Cthulhu Jack.
Strolling off a common path taken when it comes to movie watching, only to pinch it off 5 minutes in to then keep exercising that remote until something sticks. That's when you switch things all up. I'm talking about Plan B from 2024. We begin with Piper, a neurotic ball of energy that warms her way into the life of an all-grown-up Napoleon Dynamite.
Do you want to come over?
John Heder plays Evan, Piper's neighbor who also...
Our love cannot be planned. The changing tides is what makes it true.
the lead singer of his old band...
My little pop star.
I'm not a pop star. My band plays alt rock.
Deer in Headlights, with a cat named...
Cat Sajak. Did you just buy yourself a bowel movement?
Who crochets backstage before every gig. Everything a woman could want in a man.
Wow, hey.
It doesn't take much coaxing for Evan to participate in a game of bouncy bed. Armed with an almost decade-old condom,
Oh, ew! What?
It's expired.
his rooster pokes her hen, scratching out a quickie to wake with regrets.
Boop.
Becoming instantly clingy,
Piper and I are seeing each other.
while the bun begins to rise, the film decides to jump time in form of weeks. Piper takes an interview for a possible book deal on relationships.
I spy a reality show. I spy a tour. I spy...
As chunks fly, followed by embarrassment and denial.
Are you pregnant?
No.
We finally meet her calming eye of this self-fulfilling storm.
Maya. I thought it was just gonna be the two of us.
Once a pregnancy test is taken,
I'm trying to lighten the mood because you let Steve from Blue's Clues enter your body.
fingers all point to an unbeknownst Evan who, after several weeks, still thinks he's dating. I guess the groupie phase hasn't really dusted up for his band yet. Piper panics, yet decides to break the news to Evan with Maya as her passive rock.
You didn't tell him I was coming?
You look nice.
When Heder is on screen here, his idiosyncrasies are charming enough.
You were staring at me over there.
Oh, no, I was just staring at you because you're dressed like an assistant principal in a dive bar, and is that yarn hanging out of your big boy bag?
Instead of coming clean, Piper chooses plan F for foolish.
And then we have sex. And then he thinks the baby is his.
Maya tries reeling her in with a limp wrist, but there's no slowing this baby train down. This poor sap by the name of Cameron steps in as a lover of the latte.
Non-fat vanilla latte, 1 shot of espresso, and exactly 8 pumps of vanilla.
Okay.
He's a chronic visitor to this Jamaican coffee shop where Piper deserves the award for the fastest Java jockey.
Truly insane order.
Let me pause here for a moment to take in Cameron's magical mane. I was so fixated on it the whole movie. The darn thing even has its own zip code. Locks those lashes on to Cameron, who takes the bait just like his daddy's bass.
And he's staring me right in the eyes.
A first date is afoot with Piper rolling in looking like $1 million. By the end,
You want me to get a condom?
No.
caution and truth is discarded into the wind as Cameron dives in. A relationship between the two blossoms as we jump time to several more weeks. Piper dropping the baby bomb in the form of a pastry to Cameron.
Baby.
Yeah?
No. Baby.
Yeah?
No. Baby.
Initially taken aback while collating dates and times in his head like Einstein's cat.
Medical lesson. The pill is only 99% effective, and I guess we're the 1%.
Eventually warming to the newfound prospects of being a papa. Evan, on the other hand, is finally put out to pasture by Maya, who gives him the skinny.
Piper doesn't like you like that.
Piper has fast-tracked her and her baby's future with Cameron until the walls of guilt begin to close in.
It's just all of this, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot.
A spot appearance by Shannon Elizabeth talking about cheesecake, and a promotion to Cameron freaks out Piper.
She's like whispering sweet nothings in your ear about cheesecake.
She spins off to Lamaze class solo. Fate steps in by way of Uber.
Well, I'm assuming it's going really well based on your drop-off location.
A bonding moment leads to her questioning herself on the different paths she chose.
You radiate love straight from your heart to your child.
Cameron takes out his frustration on Evan for chaperoning Piper to Lamaze class,
Come in with the scarecrow from the Wizard of Oz.
leading to a surprise baby shower with not only friends and family,
He's your friend, right? Plus, I kind of felt bad about freaking out on him the other night.
With the film finally delivering us the moment of no return,
I didn't want the father of my baby to be the father of my baby.
once reality spills forth, so does silence and disdain for Piper. We jump ahead to the final week to close the book on Cameron, who's chosen cheesecake over apple pie, while Piper chooses to think of only herself,
Piper, what are you doing here?
crashing Evan's big night performance by popping in an act of forgiveness.
Oh, so now you call it our child. Our child. I would have gone my whole life not knowing I had a kid because of you. You know how much that hurts?
With Evan wrangling his newfound life between baby and possible career, this sweet final moment even warmed this great old one's heart.
Yeah, well, when I found out she was mine, I got right to work.
Jamie Lee, who I've never seen in anything else, is a blast of nitro in this film with touches of humility hiding behind those wild eyes.
Captain Cat Piss across the hall. Now, what should I wear? I need Cameron to want to fuck me on the first date.
I'd be curious to see if she could handle a less zany performance. So, if you're in the mood for an exaggerated rom-com that may hit close to home for some, and to others just feel like another manic Monday, then this 8-pump vanilla shot is for you. Until next time.
I know, Mom, but E. coli can be a tricky little beast.
Thank you to our YouTube members and everyone out there for your continued support. And Hail Cthulhu!